Yeah, it's a metaphor, but it was something that I discovered in Afghanistan when we were losing the war. We needed a new approach, and there were more Taliban in the rural areas than when we started. And a lot of the Green Berets at the time in special operations, we were very focused on kinetic targeting and surgical strike, living
Yeah.
on these fire bases next to the village. Instead, we moved into the village. We grew our beards out. We donned indigenous garb and kind of a modern day Lawrence of Arabia meets the Magnificent Seven. And we
Yeah.
lived and worked in these communities, helping the Afghans stand up on their own. And right out of the gate, we made them three promises: is if you don't want us here, we'll leave. If you work with us, it's going to get harder before it gets easier, because they're going to come for you and us. And then when they do, is we're going to go up on the rooftop and we're going to fight them.
Yeah.
And what would happen invariably every time is, sure enough, within a day or two of us getting into the community, the Taliban would attack.
Hmm.
Our team would go up those bamboo ladders and fight on the rooftop of their compound inside the village, and there'd be nobody else up there. And they would endure heavy fire. In many cases, they would have to withhold fire because they couldn't get a good shot, and the Taliban would literally set up firing positions at the base of these homes of the people that we were trying to protect. And then we would just go up and down those ladders every night until at some point during the day, these teams would go out and engage farmers. They would do medical care. They would help with crop, answers on low tech farming, and just focus on building relationships. And then eventually, 2 or 3 weeks in, you'd see a muzzle flash from a rifle on another rooftop, and it wouldn't be our teammate. It would be a farmer up there just standing up for his house, and decided to, on wobbly knees, to go up there and fight. And then before long, you've got four farmers, and then five, and then the entire village is returning fire the way they've always done. But now they're doing it not because they have to do it, because they choose to do it. And that level of collective social capital of leaders who go up the rooftop even when nobody follows, and who build rapport when risk is low, that's what I call rooftop leadership.
Yeah.
And I've found that it is truly a metaphor for the churn that we live in here today. That type of approach to leadership, it's what enabled us to do Pineapple. It's what enabled me to do the play. um, and I think it is available to anybody who feels stuck right now in that churn, and what got them here isn't getting them there, and they're looking for a new move. This is it.
If you're the leader, you got to go do the deed ahead of
You have
everybody
to.
else, right?
You have
They're
to.
going to follow you, but you got to go get after it.